Haiti is on the brink. Gang violence that has raged for years is escalating once again and has led to a record number of people being driven from their homes. It's strangling transport and aid. Food is becoming dangerously scarce.
More than 8,000 people who are in sites like this who are facing famine-like levels of food insecurity.
The UN's World Food Programme is sounding the alarm. This is what they've witnessed on the ground, evidence of a country and society in freefall. This is a school filled with children, but there is no teaching taking place. Many families are taking shelter in public buildings like this, where overcrowding exposes families to disease, crime, and catastrophic levels of hunger. Gang warfare on Haiti's streets is causing mass displacement. 12% of the country's population have had to flee their home.
Là, nous avons 27 familles qui vivent là. 27 familles, nous mal vivre, souffre dans souffre. Nous pas manger bien, ça pour nous te rejoindre, nous pas joindre yo. Même l'école nous pas payer, ti moun l'école nous pas joindre, nous pas prendre canette ti moun yo. Avec dit nous là, c'est presque monde qui presque bon nous ti aide pour nous manger CFAS. CFAS qui ban nous ti aide, nous ban nous ti contexte le matin, quand nous chaque 3 mois, chaque 4 mois avec ti manger coûte yo ban nous. Si moi j'ai pas presque utile nous rien, si nous get ti moun, nous pas acheter diaper, nous pas acheter même à terre pour nous dormir c'est ti laine ça yo, nous cacher ti laine ça yo. Mais yo, pour nous coucher, c'est nous même acheter yo, et des fois nous pas rien pour nous acheter de l'eau, n'a mal fonctionné. Nous perdu caille nous perdu tout ça nous te posséder au boulot nous te kon faire activité nous commerce.
This school, these displaced people, are in Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince. The city, which is at the epicenter of the country's escalating violence, is now nearly entirely controlled by armed gangs. Markets have closed, crops and cattle have been destroyed, and livelihoods severely disrupted.
Film him, tendez frère.
Okay.
Parce que même depuis 200 ans, faut les femmes quitter la caméra, tendez. Zengle dou mettez dans la rue, l'état met les zengle dou, mettez dans la rue. Kouna me côté m'a dormir tendez chef. Bon même manger m'pa manger.
This nation, which sits on the Caribbean island of Hispaniola, has for a long time been among the poorest countries in the world. This century, it's faced rising violence and an economic crisis made worse by natural disasters, including a catastrophic earthquake in 2011. And it was plunged into further turmoil when its president, Jovenel Moïse, was assassinated in his home in July 2021. There has been no presidential election since Moïse's assassination. In the resulting power vacuum, armed gangs have taken over. The UN World Food Programme has designated Haiti an emergency. 1.4 million people are displaced, 5.7 million people are facing acute hunger, and Haiti's economy is shrinking. Last year, it shrank by 4%. This is now the only safe way into the capital. A UN-run helicopter carrying aid workers and much-needed supplies. Through careful negotiation, the World Food Programme has been allowed to cross into gang-controlled territory. In Cité Soleil, on the outskirts of the capital, they've convinced armed groups to allow people there to work on a rehabilitation project, employing them to repair water canals in order to grow food and become self-sufficient. Saidet owned a shop here before the violence broke out and forced her business to close.
Un gros bagay pour nous parce que si que nous là nous qu'on fait combien de jours là nous pas qu'à voyer tout mon école nous pas qu'à manger.
These glimmers of hope are few and far between. The capital is relying on aid deliveries like these. Residents chase the trucks as they arrive. Such is their need.
People who are here don't have access to an income, they don't have access to food, so that's why we're seeing right now more than 8,000 people who are in sites like this who are facing famine-like levels of food insecurity. And amongst the children, it's often the children who suffer the most and the soonest.
Health teams monitor the condition of Haiti's youngest closely, watchful and wary for the first signs of famine. As things currently stand, these are children with little to live on and even less hope for the future.